for them that did not honor you. Real quickly, look at Genesis 11:31. As we see Abraham, as God directs him to change places. Read what he says.
And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with him from Ur of the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. The days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran.
There was a place called, but God had already told Abraham to leave his family, leave his father's house. But this particular time, they had made it to Haran. Now, that was halfway to the promised land. And that's what Terah, Abraham's father, died. Somebody say he died? Halfway. He was almost to the promised land, but he died. And Abraham was staying there. And God reiterated to him and said, you need to leave this place, because that was still a part of that country. Then he moves on in Genesis 12:1, and it reads,
Now the Lord said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee.
I want you to leave this area that you're in. Today we call it Syria. He said, I still want you to, you're still too close to the land of Ur of the Chaldeans. You're still too close to Iraq. Abraham was an Iraqi. From old Babylon, he was an Iraqi, all right? And then he married Sarah, who was half Iraqian, and she was also half Syrian. Y'all stay with me. And she was also his half-sister. How many know about it? The woman he married was his half-sister. And the union between this half-Syrian Iraqi and this full-blooded Iraqi from the land of Ur of Chaldeans produced a man named Isaac. Isaac then married a woman from the same place his mama was from Syria. Y'all stay with me. Which was a niece of Abraham's brother. Y'all stay with me. And then when Isaac had two children, Esau and Jacob, Jacob then married Rachel and Leah from the same area. And it was from Jacob and Rachel and Leah that we come up with the Jewish people. The children of Israel. The children of Jacob. So God said, I need to move you from where you were and put you in another place. Watch what the word says.
And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
I cannot bless you in your home. You would think God, with all his power and all his wisdom and all of his abilities, he can just bless you anywhere he wants to bless you. We sing those songs. Any way you bless me, everywhere. I just go in God. Y'all not hearing me. We project things on God that are not true. Because in order for you to be blessed and empowered, he empowers you to be blessed. And blessing means to be empowered to be happy and prosperous or successful. And you can be neither if you're being blessed in a place you're not being honored. Think about this for 1 second. If they jealous of you and they drive the same kind of car you drive, it amazed me that you had people working on the same job, jealous of each other. And they're working on the same job. And that same debt that other guy went into, if you want to go into that debt, go ahead. He has a boat, a three-wheeler, a jet ski, a truck, a car, a mobile home. And sitting up there jealous. And then they go get in that same debt. Abraham, I need you to leave your home. I want to bless you, but I can't bless you at home. And everybody that'll bless you, I'll bless them. Everybody that curse you, and they gonna curse you. He said, I'll curse them. Read what he said. Genesis 14:12.
And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son.
Messed up. He told him to leave his kinsman, his relative. He should have left Lot. Lot was old enough. He wasn't a kid anymore. Y'all stay with me. It's all right when you adopt somebody to take care of them to their age of taking care of themselves. Lot is a grown man now. You should have let Lot tell Lot, look.
I know that's right.
One of our biggest problems, we have too many people pulling on us.
Amen. Praise God.
And you need to do like the Bible said, the eagle takes some thorns and put thorns in the nest. So when that baby eagle come back, see that baby eagle got a wingspan just like mama now. And he comes flying back with talons just as long as mama. His beak is just as big as mama. And he up there. Y'all not in there with me. Don't tell folks, y'all need to get out your mama's house. I'll stay there. I know what I'm talking about. If you're being a blessing on your folks, your mom and your dad, for staying with them, that's different. Oh, you see, y'all missed what I just said. Because there are a lot of people that are leeching off mom and dad. They want to stay on mom and dad's insurance up 26. Y'all better leave me alone. I'm almost through. If you are being a benefit to the parent by staying with them, that's different. But Lot was supposed to be left. God has blessed Abraham. Read what he said.
Abraham's brother who dwelt in Sodom and his goods and departed. And there came one that had escaped and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and these were confederate with Abram.
The story has been fast forwarded. If Abraham had just left Lot back home, what happened was God had blessed Abraham so. Lot was blessed because he was with Abraham. The Bible said that Lot's herdsmen, his servants, his workers, began to strive with the servants of Abraham. And Abraham went to him and said, this is not good, this strife. He said, Lot, if you go to the left, he said, I'll go to the right. We're going to compromise. He said, if you go to the right, Abraham said, I'll go to the left. And Lot chose to go to Sodom. The valley is right off the Jordan. It was very fertile, and Lot was prosperous. But because when he left Abraham, because he was covered by Abraham, y'all better stay with me. And the minute he left Abraham, he still had his big herd and all his folk. But he didn't have the favor of God or the blessing of God. He was blessed because of who he's with. That's why it's important. You better know, first of all, if you're in the right place. Because if you have to leave the place where your blessing really is, you haven't seen trouble until you leave that place. You think it's you that's calling you. No, it's a place. God is alone in places. Y'all not in here with me. He starts with a place. When God formed the world, the Bible says he planted a garden eastward in Eden. He placed a garden eastward in Eden. Then he took the man that he had formed and placed him in the garden. God put him where he needed him to be. He put him where the provision was. He said, every tree in this garden, you can eat that tree. Unlimited resource. So here's Abraham. He hears that Lot has been captured. And he had three friends that were Amorites in the 13th verse. Eshcol, Aner, and Mamre, they were Amorites. Amorites were Canaanites. There were 7 tribes in the land of Canaan, and Amorite was one of them. But they were confederates with Abraham. In other words, they were allies of Abraham. Y'all stand here with me because I'm almost through. He says in the 14th verse, what?
And when Abraham heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them into Dan.
Here's the flip in the script. The same servants stand here with me? That had a strife with, that they couldn't get along with. Those same servants took up arms to go help deliver God and his servants. They didn't say, I'm not going to go because they were striving with me. They were pulling against me. When they heard that the servants of Lot were captured, they said, I'm going to go help. I'm going to go to help. I'm going to help get them out of their captivity. Oh, I'm going to stay there. Read what he said.
And he divided himself against them.
And he split his 318 up amongst these other 3 Amorites. Read what it said.
He and his servants.
Come on.
By night and smote them.
And because it was less on Abraham's side, they fought at night. Okay, let me just tell you how that worked. Y'all see in the news last week and the week before the Tomahawk missiles that they were launching on Libya? You know why they call them Tomahawk? Because when they come out the ship, they come out like a tomahawk, like a hatchet. They don't come out like a missile straight. They come out just like a hatchet. You know how a hatchet, y'all know what a hatchet is? You know that an Indian it's a small axe. And those missiles come out like a hatchet, like a tomahawk. They cost $1 million a piece. That's a lot of firepower. Y'all better help me. And they fired over 100 of them. God, y'all better help me. And what Abraham did say, okay, we are outnumbered by all of these kings. But what we're going to do, we're going to divide ourselves up. We're going to get us a little coalition going. Y'all better stand here with me. And we're going to attack them at night, just like we did when we attacked Libya. When we attacked Iraq, and when we attacked the Persian Gulf, to run the Hussein out of the Persian Gulf. Fought at night. And so Abraham said, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to attack by surprise. Read what he said.
And pursued them to Hobah.
And chased them all the way out of the land. Read it.
Which is on the left hand of Damascus.
Come on, read it.
And he brought back all the goods.
And Abraham, everything was stolen. He captured it back. And it was Abraham men that went in there that had been getting a hard time by Lot's men. See, some of us won't do that. If somebody gave us a hard time, we're not going to help them get out of no kind of thing. We too mean. They did me wrong. I'm not going to help them do nothing. I'm not going to go when they need to go. I'm going to sit down. And these folks would risk their life fighting. Sometimes we won't even go and participate. Let's all go fight. See how quiet it is in here? I've been doing this a long time. When y'all get quiet, I'm telling the truth. When y'all saying amen, somebody lying. He divided himself against them and his servants. There's a difference between a servant and a hireling. What's a hireling, Pastor? The Bible says a hireling, when they see a wolf coming, when a person is being paid to do something, and they see a wolf coming, the Bible says they run off and just leave the sheep by themselves. Pastors that will let the wolf come in and tap a congregation is a hireling. Because they want to get a particular salary. They don't want to offend nobody. They want everybody to keep giving their offering. But a pastor don't care about that offering. He can say whatever he wants to say, but he don't care whether the offering go down or not. He just might. Not quiet. I'm going to stay right there. I got 5 or 6 more